Hello, this is an instructional video on how to do a cryptic crossword. One across is recover from illness, and the cryptic says, it was a terribly vocal scene that could only get better. So to recover from illness is to get better, but there's an anagram between vocal and scene. So we look for, it's a 10-letter word that we're after, and there's two 5-letter words, and you scramble up the letters, and that forms convalesce. So an anagram is basically all the letters scrambled up, and between those two words, vocal and scene, we come up with convalesce. 6 across, bone mineral. Cryptic is, how can elemental copper claim to be a different mineral? So we're looking for a mineral. Basically, it's another anagram, those 5 letters, and the chemical symbol for copper is C. So C in amongst those 5 letters there spells calcium. Across is watch face, that is actually a dial. Another anagram of Lade, just mixed up letters there. 9 across is jostle, the answer is bump. This is simply because B for British, U for Union, British Union, and the Leader of Parliament is an MP, so BU, MP. 10 across is former, having long teeth means old, because it means you're long in the tooth. 12 across says valued, the cryptic says valued mixed trade. Now the letters are in here. There it's an anagram again, it's mixed, so valued is basically rated. 13 across, confess. Cryptic says let it out and let one in. So let it out is to admit that you've done something, and let one in, well that be like admit one into the cinema or something. So the answer is admit. Now these ones are often quite tricky. 14 and 18 across, type of battery. So the 3-letter word goes at 14 across, and the 4-letter word goes at 18 across. We see at 18 across says 14 across. So this is where the cryptic helps. And also in the cryptic, 18 across says see 14 across. So all the actual answer is in 14 here. Placed in an arid prison environment for battery. Arid means dry. Prison is a kind of cell, so the answer is dry cell. "19 across is leg bones, so we're basically looking for a 7-letter word, so it could be a 3 and 4-letter words that are formed together to cause an anagram, and it's actually in this one it's bus and fail, and that spells fibulous. "20 across, pedigree pet, 10 letters. Okay, so in the cryptic we actually see that the actual answer is 2 words. So this word here could either be a cat or a dog, because it is a type of pet. So we look at 2 words that are together that may be an anagram. Now, this 6-letter word and this 4-letter word form a 10-letter word, or a 7 and a 3, and the actual answer is Burmese cat. Handy to have a pen and paper just to shuffle around the letters, and this is how we come up with 2 new words. Burmese cat is an anagram of became rust. A fairy tale heroine is 1 down. Now to rough look at that, I'm guessing Cinderella. The cryptic says a despised and neglected person left to despair in a red 18 across. Now you might be thinking, what the heck? 18 across is Sal. There's Cinderella. C-I-N-D-E-R-E-L-L-A. 2 down is calf meat, which is veal. Now if we didn't know the answer was veal, it is in the cryptic, and extract gas from the salvage attempt on meat. We take gas from salvage, G-A-S, and then we've got V-E-A-L left. 3 down is within the neighbourhood. The cryptic says it sounds like it's good for the diet around here. Now something that's good for the diet and is within the neighbourhood I would have to say local. Local. 4 down is small remnant, that is stub. Now on the cryptic front it suggests a small remnant, a broken head and shoulders statute. Stub is an anagram of bust, which is the statute. 5 down is businessman, which is capitalist. The word capitalist is found as an anagram with these 2 words here, italics and at. The question for 6 down is rejected. Cryptic suggests it has 2 words. I hear him command players to leave the stage, so we're thinking cast. The answer is cast off, which is hiding with ship definitions as well. 7 down is embalmed bodies, and from the look of that, it suggests mummies, I would say. And the cryptic backs it up with parents and pyramid. That suggests mummies. 10 down's question is rum, which in this case the answer is odd. And quite often the answer is actually seen within the word in the cryptic. 11 down and 18 down is a 2-word question, or 2-word answer, and that's 11 down and that's 18 down, child minding. 18 down says see 11 down. 11 down and 18 down, the last penny arcade arranged the supervision of young children. The last penny, which probably suggests the last letter of the word penny, which is Y, Y-A-R-C-A-D-E. It's an anagram for day care, D-A-Y-C-A-R-E. 15 down, cosmetic. Okay, the cryptic suggests the answer is rouge, and I find this by 0 is another word for O, and R-O-U-G-E. So O combined with the word urge spells the word rouge when the letters are mixed up. 17 down is another word for rank. Another word for bind is tie. And quite often when right or left is mentioned in a cryptic, quite often the letter R in this case is within the word. So I've got tier, T-I-E-R. It's another word for rank, which is like a level. We've missed one. Another word for elevate is lift. 16 across. Okay, now this one's quite tricky, but I'm guessing the Roman numeral for 50 is L, and because it's more than 50 feet, might be say 51, and short for feet is FT. So elevate equals lift for 16 across. Okay, that completes the crossword. Thank you for viewing this vid.